Hamas fired a barrage of rockets from the Gaza Strip at Tel Aviv for the first time in months, in a show of resilience after over 7 months of war. There were no immediate reports of casualties or damage in what appeared to be the first long-range rocket attack from Gaza since January, Hamas claiming the attack. According to the Israeli military, 8 projectiles crossed into Israel after being launched from the southern city of Gaza, Rafah, though it is also said a number were intercepted by the Iron Dome system. Earlier that day, aid trucks entered Gaza from southern Israel under a new agreement to bypass the Rafah crossing with Egypt after Israeli forces seized the Palestinian side earlier this month. It remains unclear whether humanitarian groups could access the aid because of the ongoing fighting in the area. President Emmanuel Macron has arrived in Germany for the first state visit by a French head of state in 24 years. The 3-day trip is meant to underline the strong ties between France and Germany. The visit was originally meant to take place last July, but was postponed due to rioting in France after a teenage boy was killed by French police. While Macron frequently visits Germany, as Berlin and Paris coordinate their positions on the EU and foreign policy, but this is the first state visit with full pomp since Jacques Chirac came in 2000. The visit comes only days ahead of the upcoming European elections, which are to take place between the 6th and 9th of June. Stakes are high as Europe is challenged more than ever by the ongoing conflicts such as the war in Ukraine and the Israel-Hamas war, but it is also facing global warming.
Lithuanians return to the polls for the second round of the country's presidential election. President Gitanas Nausėda aims to hold off Prime Minister Ingrida Šimonytė and win another 5-year term.
Actually, I do not expect that anything will change because forecast says that it will be elected the current president, Gitanas Nausėda. But still, we need to go and vote.
It's important just because it's your duty, but in general, I think everything is quite good here. So I think that it will be as good as it is now and even better.
In Lithuania, the president's main tasks are overseeing foreign and defense policy. The election comes as Russian gains in Ukraine fuel greater fears about Moscow's intentions in the region.
The first evacuation flights for French tourists stranded in the Pacific territory of New Caledonia have left the capital Nouméa. Commercial flights are still suspended, but military aircraft have begun flying in and out. New Caledonia has been rocked by violent protests which prompted Paris to declare a state of emergency and send in security personnel. Unrest erupted over planned voting reforms which indigenous groups say will dilute their influence.
The Palme d'Or goes to Honora by Sean Baker.
Sean Baker has won the Palme d'Or at this year's Cannes Film Festival for his film Honora. It stars newcomer Mikey Madison in the title role of an exotic dancer and follows her romance with the son of a Russian oligarch. Baker dedicated his award to all sex workers, past, present and future. The runner-up Grand Prix went to All We Imagine Is Light, directed by Payal Kapadia, the first Indian film in the competition in 30 years.
We hadn't seen the film.
Jesse Plemons, who didn't attend, won Best Actor for Kinds of Kindness, while an ensemble won Best Actress for the musical crime comedy Emilia Perez.
For a director that we...
Star Wars creator George Lucas was awarded an honorary Palme d'Or presented to him by another directing heavyweight, Francis Ford Coppola.